Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we are talking about Samaññaphala Sutta, the benefits of the Buddha, Bhikkhu, the benefits of contemplative life. So in the previous talk, Janaka said to trying to kill his father, Sara. After that, he became king, like that. So Sara is that he is a Sotapanna, the disciple of Buddha. So his son is Ajatasattu. Before giving him birth, the astrologers or fortune tellers know about him. The child, later when he grew up, he will kill his father. So about that, all about Buddha may teach or may do something about the child, about the King Sara. Some people want to ask, because King Sara is the disciple of Buddha. So because of this, as a Buddha should told something, people think. So now there is a Janaka. The name of Janaka is Tusa Janaka. Tusa Janaka is based with the reference Ajatasattu. Ajatasattu, the Buddha teaches in the Veluvana monastery, Bamboo Grove monastery. So, the same day, before giving him father, the astrologers told that the child will kill father and will seize the kingship. So the mother trying to kill his son, but the father King Sara not allowed to kill. So in this way, Ajatasattu have a chance to grow up. So after grow up, so the beautifying the child prince Ajatasattu. So the guardians give the child to his father King Sara. So at that time, King Sara have invited Buddhas together with the bandits. The bandits is 500. So King Sara loved very much to his son. So by keeping his son on the left, he not listen he didn't listen Dhamma talk well. So he has negligence because of his son. So at that time the Buddha understands the situation of his son. So the Buddha told King Bhimbisara Maharaja, great king, in the ancient time the kings, because of suspect about the son, keeping the son in the hidden place, told the ministers, after I passed away, take out this son from the hidden place. After that, to give him kingship, told the ministers, because in the ancient time, one king have suspect about his son. That son will kill father. Because of suspect, the king told his ministers, keep hidden place. After I pass away, only take out, give a kingship, like that. So one can have done such arrangement. The Buddha told King Bhimbisara. At that time, King Bhimbisara quite interesting. So please told me about Asian story. So at that time, the Buddha told him the story. So in the Varanasi country, there is a king called Brahmadatta. So at that time, Bodhisattva is a teacher, Tisabhamokha Acharya. Tisabhamokha Acharya is the teacher of all directions. Many princes, the young Brahmins come and learn from him. So at that time, the son of Varanasi king also grow up at the age of 16, come to him and learn every day from his teacher. So at that time, the teacher, after teaching all lessons, the teacher see his appearance. That is one kind of fortune teller. By seeing appearance, they can know what is the problem they will have. So at that time, the teacher see his appearance. After that, so one problem he will have based on his son. So by the power of me, but by my power, I will trying to avoid his problem. So by thinking like that, the Bodhisattva gave 4 stanzas to recite. 4 stanzas, like a protection stanzas. So this stanza, first stanza is when you eat your meal at the age of 16 of your son, you should recite. His son is become 16 after that. At that time, when he eats meal, so before eating meal, you should recite this first stanza. That is one stanza. When his son 16 years old, he will eat every eating time. You need to recite. Eating time, you need to recite. So second stanza is some ceremony they may have many people approach to the king, serve to the king or respect to the king. So at that time you should recite this stanza, second stanza. Third stanza is when you go up, maybe like upstairs at the above, like a staircase, the most staircase. At that time, you should recite the third stanza. So fourth stanza is when you go into the bedroom. When you go into the bedroom, you should recite. So fourth stanza. The Bodhisattva give him. So the disciple also says sadhu. Okay, I will do like that. After his father passed away, he became king. So he got a son. So his son is now become 16. So at that time the king go to the garden. So when the king go to the garden, many followers follow together with the king. So the son saw his father's situation like a very glorious, very wonderful. So the son think, I want to be king, like that. So I want to be king. So at that time, he discussed with his attendants, followers. So with one reason, I was trying to kill my father and will be king. So his followers also encourage him to kill. Yeah, you should do. You should find out the way to kill your father, because if he become king, they will get position of a minister or something. Some position they will have. So because of this, they encourage. So at that time, the prince, the son, thinking, I will cause the king to eat poison. So he approaches his father in the evening time, in the dinner time. So the king trying to eat his dinner together with his son. So his son maybe nearby or together with, I don't know, at least nearby. So at that time he recited one stanza. Vididan Tusan, Onduran, Vididan Pana Dandulan. Tusan, we will get the Dandulan Pana Kadari. So the husk is obvious for the rat. The rice or the grain also obvious for the rat. Even the night time. So means even at the night time, the husk, the grain is obvious for the rat, for the mouse. So by avoiding husk, the rat eats the grain. So can recite. Means the rat for the mouse. Although someone makes the husk grain, mouse can choose only grain. So for the mouse, husk and grain is very obvious. By choosing grain only he eats. So because of this saying, so the prince think, the son think, oh, now father become know about me. Means he trying to put poison into the food. So means like I will choose the food without poison, like that. So because he is aiming into do like that. So Bodhisattva is quite knowledgeable. His son how he will kill. Bodhisattva can guess. So something if you are not trying to kill, you may not know the meaning of this. If you are trying to kill, this stanza is saying me like that. He become known like that. So because of this, because of this, he think, oh, no, he become known. He paying respect to that can go away. So so at that time they discuss. He discussed with his attendants. So they don't know much problem. Like they cannot don't know like that. So after that, they by discussing with his attendant, he trying to kill another way. Another way is when many people approach to the king to pay respect. At that time, he also follow behind some ministers by holding weapons to kill father. So at that time, when many people approach, they can recite second stanza. Second stanza is Jamandana Rinya Samaññaphala Kamenika Nika Yenchetan Iti Sitisa Edan Big Wididan Mayan. So there is discussing. There is meeting in the forest. There is meeting saying that on this whispered in the village about to find the way to kill. That is I know already. So like that. So there is discussing in the forest. There is the discussing or there is meeting whispered in the village. So to find the way here and there. That is already I know already. Like that we recite. Because of his recitation, so the son becomes clear. Oh, they can know about me. So he also ran away. No have a chance to kill to the king. So, but after 7 or 8 days later, that is just my thinking, maybe like that. So he trying to kill another way. Another way is like so above the palace, he waiting from the near the staircase by holding the sword. So at that time, at the most staircase, the king come near the go into the upstairs. So at the staircase, the king recites. Ramena Kira Jatasa Pita Bodhasa Megato Dahara Siwa Sandasa Jandehi Palami Chita. Means there is a baby small monkey which is a grown up according to nature. While still young, the father monkey cut cut the seat of a monkey, like that. Cut the seat of a monkey with the teeth. Means monkey's natures are father monkey. If the monkey has a son, another son, so because the father monkey want to be king of the group of monkey, so the father monkey cuts his teeth with his teeth. Maybe the son's organ, like that, male organ. So if they cut like that, although they grow up, they are no potentiality to kill, to fight. Father don't want to fight, like become female monkey, like that. So the meaning is like that. There is a baby monkey, which is grow up according to nature. While he is young, the father monkey cut the seat of a monkey because of seeing danger of the future, like that. So at that time also, my father already know, like that. My father already know. He ran away again. So next time also, after 2 times, he think another way. He is hidden under the bed, under the couch by holding weapons to kill his father. So according to Bodhisattva's saying, the king always come to the room. So he recites that stanza always. So that stanza is like that. Yametam parisapati ajaka nova sasate yopaya heta doseti etam vididamaya. Just as a blind goat go here and there in the field of mustard. A goat, he is blind. His followers or fellow goats go away. Only he left. So he ran away here and there in the field of mustard because of fear. So in the same way, now someone is sleeping under the sunbed, staying under the sunbed or under the bed, and that is also I know. His stanza is like this. Yeah, he recites every day actually, whenever he go into his room. After the days he is waiting from the bed. So because of this, at that time he no choice to run. So he lie down, keep the weapons beside, pay homage to the Father. Please forgive me. So at that time the king told, "Oh, you think I don't know about you?" Like that, I don't know about you. So at that time, I know everything about you, like that. Because he's a king, that's what he said. Actually, he don't know. No, for the time. So after that, the king keep him in the prison. But the king told the ministers, after I passed away, give him as a kingship. Later, that king passed away. So after funeral ceremony, ministers take out the prince, give as a king, like that, give a kingship. So the Janaka at that time, the teacher the teacher is Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva. Only the other ones are not obvious among the audience, so may not have in the audience. Only at that time the teacher is Bodhisattva. So actually the Buddha told this ancient events to the King Bimbisara. So for the Buddha side, quite enough to help King Bimbisara. But the King Bimbisara don't want to do. Even he has a chance to listen to Buddha's saying. And so maybe because of his karma is very mature to happen. Because he is already know first time is King Ajatasattu keep a weapon in the thigh, trying to kill his father. Ministers know. So at that time also actually can keep him in the prison. So but King Bimbisara don't want to do. So like that. That is Janaka is related to this Sutta. The name of Janaka is Tusa Janaka, like that. So where you are about that Samaññaphala Sutta. So like Tada Jatasattu, pay homage to the Buddha and for the Bhikkhu Sangha also come together, just only, no salutes, no bow down. So the king Ajatasattu asked to do the Buddha. There is a craftsman, they do their jobs, they have benefits. So now here are many bhikkhus. What is the benefits of bhikkhu life visible here now? At that time, the Buddha also asked him again, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, I will ask you, please tell me, have you asked this question? These questions other than me. So at that time, the king Ajatasattu told to the Buddha, yes, I have asked these questions. These questions I can tell you. So one time he approached Janaka, the ascetic, famous in that time. So he asked the same question. At that time, Puranakasapa told Ajatasattu, who do evil then or good then? Who cause to do evil then or good then? For those who cut or who cause to cut, who worry, who cause to worry, who tired or who cause to tired, who kill, who do banadipata, who cause to do banadipata, who steal, who cause to steal, who do like a Kamisumai Chachara, who cause to do, who telling lie. So they don't have evil then, no consider doing evil then, although they do. So no, there is no evil then because of doing evil deeds. So if he go to the southern bank of Ganga, every killings no problem, no evil then. So if he go the northern bank of the Ganga, so every puja go away, no kusala, like that. So cannot be kusala, cannot be akusala. So Puranakasva told they give an answer like this. So actually the king Ajanta said to asking the benefits of bhikkhu life. But Puranakasva answer Akiriya Vada. Akiriya Vada is not doing evil and good things. Whatever you do could not consider it is evil, it is good. Not consider doing evil things. Not have evil things. Meaning no result. No effective anything. Like that. So, just as a Buddha, I'm asking about the puja. The puja is asking bread fruit. The puja is bread fruit. Bread fruit is like a jackfruit, but small. We call the mountain jackfruit. So I'm asking about the mango fruit. He answer about the baya fruit. So I'm asking baya fruit. He answer like a mango fruit. So actually I'm asking the benefit of bhikkhu life. He gave an answer me is Akiriya Vada. Not doing evil and good things. Not consider doing evil and good. Like that. So, at that time, the king not satisfied his saying, but without being satisfied, without saying back anything, not being satisfied, he went back. Rise up and went back. So, another one is Makali Gosala. Makali Gosala, he approached. At that time also he asked the same question. So, Makali Gosala, what he say is, there is no reason to define for the beings. There is no cause to cure for the beings. Without having cause, without having condition, beings itself become pure. There is no own jobs. There is no others' jobs. There is no man's jobs, man's power, man's effort, man's ability, man's energy. So all beings without ability, without effort, they get happiness and suffering according to nature. So not because of good deed, not because of bad deed, not because of ability, just nature. Because of nature, they get happiness and suffering, like that. So he mentioned many reasons, many karmas, according to his thinking, not reality, just his thinking. So, uh, 18. So after 18,000 eons, explain later. 8400,000 eons. After 8400,000 eons, foolish and wise men were in the samsara. Not because of practicing, not because of morality. So, cannot increase the samsara, cannot be short the samsara. After 8400,000 eons, all foolish men, all wise men were in the samsara, like that. He answered like that. So at that time, the king Ajatasattu told to the Buddha, one day I'm asking the benefit of Bhikkhu life, but Makkhali Gosala gave an answer to me about the samsara soti, the being pure of samsara. How to be pure of samsara? So I'm asking Mango, but he gave an answer, bear fruit, like that. So without being satisfied, I rise up, I get up. After that, I go away, like that. So he asked the benefit of Bhikkhu life, but the Makkhali Gosala gave an answer him how to be pure of the samsara only. That is also his view is samsara soti. Samsara soti means without doing any effort, automatically will be pure after some times, after long times, like that. So next one he approached, he told to the Buddha. So next one is Ajita Samaññaphala. Next one is Ajita Samaññaphala. He approached after saying like, how are you? What happened? What is going on? Like that. After greeting, he asked this question, the same question. At that time, Jitaka Samaññaphala gave an answer like this. Maharaja, that is no dana, that is no puja, that is no result of good and bad deeds. There is no this world, there is no that world. There is no mother, no father. That means although you support a mother, father, no benefit. Like that. Although you kill mother, father, no fault. So there is no mother, no father. There is no spontaneous beings. There is no samana and brahmana who practice well, who improve in Dhamma. There is no. So there is no one who know about this world or that world with the psychic power. So this body is made of 4 elements. When they die, the other elements, the parts as the earth, become other elements. Some parts water elements, the parts as a water element, go water element. So fire elements go into fire elements. Wind elements go into wind elements. So the faculties Anya knows the young body is go to the space. That is his saying. His saying is like this. So go to the space. So they were in at the cemetery, until foundness. So there is no dana. So if someone say dana, that is just telling in line. So the wise man lay down dana. The foolish man give them. He said that is his believing. He told to the king. So his view is Ocheda. Ocheda is cut off. Only this life and no other life. No other afterwards with nothing. So no spontaneous beings, no Sangha who know Dhamma like that. Nobody like that. So he is asking the benefit of big life, but he answers Ocheda view. Ocheda is like a annihilationism. Annihilationism. Everything cut off after passed away. So without being satisfied, I get up, not saying anything like that. So that is Jita Kesakambala. So the Rivasa, he has approached. One Purana Kasaba is a prohibit karma. Jita is a prohibit result. Now, Makali Gosala is Makali Gosala is a prohibit karma results. So those are very serious around you. Very serious. One person prohibits karma, the other person prohibits vibhaka. Makali Gosala is a prohibit both. Actually the same. If someone prohibits karma, that is the same as prohibiting result also. If someone prohibits result, that is the same as prohibiting karma also. So those are totally wrong views. So sometimes they have like right thing. After holding those wrong views, they totally believe, totally concentrate on that. So those people are very difficult to be free from wrong view. Free from wrong view. They hold such view. So if someone holds such a view deeply, they cannot get good life. They cannot get any attainment. So in the woeful state only, they will go wrong. So to be free from samsara, for those very difficult. Very difficult. So because of this, in the commentary mentioned, should need to avoid those people, just as like poisonous snake, like the snake, very poison. So need to avoid. Should not associate with them like that. In the commentary mentioned. So next one is after Purana Kasapa, Makali Gosala. After that, Ajita Kesakambala. Ajita Kesakambala. He approached. Ajita Kesakambala is the Ojita view. Next one is Makuta Kichayana. Makuta Kichayana, he approached. After that, he asked a question, the same question. What he said is like that. So, about the seven things, about the seven kinds of things, nobody created, nobody done it. So, cannot change. Nobody can change. Nobody can harm each other. So nobody can do to get happiness, to get suffering. About the seven things. What is the seventh thing? According to his saying, one is earth body. The other one is water, fire, wind, happiness, suffering, and life faculty. Life. So about this seven things, nobody can create, nobody can change, nobody can harm each other, nobody have ability to get suffering, to get happiness, There is no one who caused to kill. There is no one who heard, who caused to hear. There is no one who know, who caused to know. So, if someone cuts others' head with a knife, that is not considered killing. So that is go into the among the 7 things. So someone cut the head with a knife. He said that is not considered killing. That is going into the 7 things. 7 things. What is the 7 things? It's a water element, fire, wind, other elements, happiness and suffering and life. Not considered killing like that. That is his view. He has a wrong view. So that is not considered killing. Just go into the among 7 things only, like that. So after that, Ajahn told to the Buddha, actually I'm asking the benefit of Bhikkhu life. He gave answer me, Inyana Inyam Vyakasi. Inyana Inyam Vyakasi means asking about this, but he is saying here and there, not related to question. That is Inyana Inyam Vyakasi, saying here and there, like that. So they cannot satisfy. Without being satisfied, I have to go away. Like that. So some people think that is a killing. Just their perception only. He say, just their perception. Actually, no killing. Just go into that among the 7 things. Like that. So next one is Nikanda Nata Buddha. Nikanda Nata Buddha is, he asked the same question. What he say is, so Nikanda is, one is Sabba Warito. He say, Nikanda take care of about the 4 kinds, or protect or refrain from about 4 kinds of things. Number 1 is a Sabba Warito. Sabba Warito means he avoids from cold water. He totally no use cold water. He thinks cold water is a living being. Even he go to the toilet, no use cold water. If he got hot water or rice water, he will use, but no use cold water. So like that, that is his avoiding. One avoiding. Another avoiding is Sabawari Yoga. He trying to avoid about all evil things. Sabawari Yoga, actually the same. He trying to make away evil things. Sabawari Puto, he touched avoiding from evil things. So similar saying, that's the word is different. So according to his view is he avoid evil things. But what is the meaning of evil? The meaning of unwholesome deeds? Not so sure. But he is quite good. He avoid evil things. Even cold water he no use. So sometimes he have to cross the river. The river is have cold water, so he feel I have a pot. So at the bank of the river, he make the stupa or setiya with the sand. After the very respect, go away. That is a kind of compassion, like that, compassion. He think that is, has a pot. So making the one of Buddha at the bank, river bank. After that, they go away. So he avoid too much. So according to his view, quite okay. We also avoid the evil then, but he don't know about the another non-self. If no have non-self, if they have self, they think self. That is we consider wrong view. Wrong view. The view is not yet clear. Yeah, not yet clear. Just that for him not so bad. So his view is Chatuyama Samvara. Chatuyama Samvara is restraint from about four kinds of things. Four kinds of things. Sabawari Yodo, Sabawari Warido, Sabawari Yudo, Sabawari Fudo. According to me, only two different. One is he avoided cold water. One is avoid evil then. But avoid evil then he uses 3 words. So become 4. Become 4. According to me, not 4. Next one is Samaññaphala Velata Buddha. He approached, he asked the same question. At that time, when he asked this question, he said, if someone asks, is there other world? So at that time he answered like this: if I think there is other world, I will answer you. There is other world, but I don't answer. I don't answer. Also, I don't say another. I don't say other else. Something, anything, no, like that. So that is like the view of ill face, avoiding here and there. So here's that is Amara Wakeba view. Wakeba view. Wakeba is going. I don't say like this. I don't say like that. I don't say else, like that. So his view is Wakeba view. Wakeba is going around. So according to Brahmajala Sutta, that is Amara Wakeba view. Amara Wakeba view. So no hold anything. I don't say, only that. Maybe that is because of doubt, or because of being in fear of Musawada, or because of fear of others complain. So they hold such view. And that is the Samaññaphala Buddha's view. So actually I want to ask the benefit of Bhikkhu life. He gave an answer about the Wakeba. I'm not interested. Without saying anything, I go away like that. So I approached those ascetics. I got an answer like this. The King Ajata said to do the Buddha. So that what it shows is to get the right answer not so easy. Important to get an important answer not so easy. So in that time also they ordained as a Bhikkhu life. Although the Buddha not yet appear, many people go forth, abandon home life, go forth. Although they go forth, what is the meaning of going forth? They don't know. Also, they may not get much benefit. But in the nature, in the world, have such nature. Whether the Buddha appear or not appear, some people are finding out about the Dharma. And they also very famous. They hold such view, at the same time of the Buddha. So because of this, Ajahn approach them already, but Ajahn do not satisfy with their answer. So Ajahn do not told to the Buddha, yeah, I have asked it like this. Now I will ask you. There is many craftsmen here. They work as a heroes, as a cooks, potters, many goldsmiths. Based on their skills, they get benefits. Now here many monks. So I can see what is the benefits of bhikkhu lives. So at that time, the Buddha told him, so I will ask you back, whatever you like, you can give an answer. So the Buddha trying to ask to the again. There is a man, he is a slave. He is a doer of job. Usually he gets up early morning, earlier than owner. He slept later than owner. Always he always asks, what can I do for you, for the owner? He usually speaks lovely words, always looking at the face of owner. So one day he has a thought like this. Oh, it is wonderful about the result of karma of the beings. The King Ajatasattu also a human being. I am also a human being. But King Ajatasattu has a lot of sensuality, like Deva. But for me, only a slave, a doer of jobs, the one who have to get up early, who have to sleep late. Always I have to ask, what can I do? Always I have to speak lovely words. Always I have to looking at the face of owner. It would be good if I do wholesome deeds. It would be good by relinquishing hair, mustache, beard, if I wear the clothes and going forth from householder life to homeless life. That is his thinking. So by thinking like that, later on, relinquishing he ordained as a bhikkhu, so he restrains about the bodily action, verbal action, and the mental action. So he has being satisfied with something, with the clothing, it is enough. With the food, it is enough for the stomach. He delights in secluded. At that time, a man told you, King Ajatasattu, do you know, a man, you are slaves, who do your jobs well, get up early, sleep late, always speaking good, always looking at your face. Now he become ordained. He is like this, refrain from restraint about the bodily, mentally, and the verbal action. So he has a being satisfied, he delights in secluded. What do you do? Someone report to the king. So if someone reports you, how will you do? Will you tell you like this? Oh man, please bring him back, that man. Please be slave again. Will you say like this? So at that time, Kyanjata said to give an answer to the Buddha, no hidden banding. I will not do banding. I will welcome him. I will pay homage to him. I will invite him about the robe, food, medicine, other accessory. I will invite. Also, I will give him protection according to Dharma. Again, replying to the Buddha. So at that time, the Buddha asked him, if so, can I say that is the benefits of bhikkhu life, visible here and now? So at that time, yeah, that is you can say that is a really benefit of a bhikkhu life, visible here and now, like that. So because that is not sure, the Buddha have to ask to the king, how will you do? So the king told that I will do like this. So if so, that is the one benefit. Actually, he ordained by aiming to do kusala only, not for the respect, for the welcoming, but that is how to say unexpected result. So in the commentary, what is the definition about that? So in the Sutta have a saying, delight in secluded. So what is the delight in secluded? So secluded here mentioned the three kinds of secluded. One is a kaya viveka. Kaya viveka means staying in a secluded place. Staying in a secluded place, like a farm or Adam. If you go, that is a kaya viveka, bodily seclusion. Bodily seclusion. What is the citta viveka? Citta viveka is happy in a seclusion, without thinking anything. So in the mind, maybe focusing on anapana. So if so, that is secluded in mind. Next one is ubri viveka. Ubri is 5 aggregates, secluded without 5 aggregates. That is referred to the nibbana. So next definition is if you stay alone and away from your friends, that is a bodily seclusion. Bodily seclusion. So if you got 8 kinds of absorption, that is a mentally seclusion. Mentally seclusion. So if you got phala samapatti, fruition, absorption, nirodha samapatti, absorption of cessation. If so, that is ubri viveka. Ubri viveka. So 3 kinds of seclusion. So some people are secluded in body, but mind is thinking about the home. So mentally no seclusion. Huh? So here mentioned that bodily seclusion is happy, mentally seclusion happy, don't want to think. So Ubri Viveka is very advanced. Seeing Nibbana is there like that. If so, Ubri Viveka. Nibbana is no 5 aggregate. So like that. If you see other things have a 5 aggregate, even anapana object, like that. So that is the meaning of seclusion. So some of young monks come to me at the park. So because of me only they come, but they don't want to practice meditation much. So before him also some Samaññaphala come and practice about 7 days, 10 days. So they actually quite fear to come to me to meditate. So they already asked some Samaññaphala who already go to me. So how do you practice? How do you sit longer time? So the Samaññaphala told the young bhikkhu, don't worry, you don't worry. As long as you want to meditate, you trying to know the Anapana. But if you are bored, you should think whatever you want to think. Meditation teaches already, huh? So after when you are bored, you think whatever you want to think. Will spend the time. So the time was spent automatically like that. So he also he trying to know the Anapana maybe about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. After that he making house for his mother. Because he wants a house for his mother. So how to do? Need to give advice. So in my only making a house to spend the time. Every meditation session he do only first 20 minutes, 30 minutes according to his ability. He trying to do meditation. After that he making a house like that. So that means only bodily seclusion he has. Mentally, no seclusion. Whatever he like to think, he think like that. So another one is the king Ajatasattu told, I will give protection according to Dhamma. What is the meaning for the monks? What is the meaning of protection for the monks? No, by holding weapons, protect. Protection means, for example, night time. Some people want to find out the firewood in the monastery. Some people want to get grass in the monastery. So only daytime allowed to come. Nighttime not allowed to come, not to disturb the monks. So some are hunters. Hunters want to kill the beings at the monastery. So they cannot allow to go in. That is the protection according to Dhamma. So who wants to find out firewood? Who wants to get grass from the monastery? Nighttime not allowed. So who want to kill beings? Hunters not allowed to go in. And that is a protection according to Dhamma. So Singaporean may not understand how to find out firewood. So next one, second one is like this. There is a man. He is a farmer or rich man who do about the jobs, who increase about the wealth of the country. One time he thinks, it is wonderful about the result of kusala. King Ajatasattu is a human being. I'm also a human being. But King Ajatasattu has a lot of wealth, a lot of sensuality, like a deva. But for me, just a worker, just a farmer, just a rich man, or just a doer of jobs, just the one who increase wealth of the country. It would be good if I do kusala. It would be good. I'm going forth from householder life to homeless life. By thinking like that, relinquishing less or much properties, relinquishing less or much relatives, remove the hair, bear, mustache, and ordain as a bhikkhu. After that, he restrains about the bodily, mental, and verbal action. He has been satisfied. He is delighted in secluded place, So after that, one man know about him, report to the king. Do you know about the man, the farmer, a rich man, doer of jobs, the one who increased the wealth of the country? Now he become ordained. He has been content. He is delighted in secluded place. About that, how do you do? Someone reports. So, when you say the Buddha told Ajatasattu, if it had been like this, when you say, please come again, be a farmer, a worker, be the one who increased the wealth of the country. When you say like this. At that time, King Ajatasattu replied to the Buddha, no hidden bhante, I will not do bhante like this. If so, can I say that is the benefits of the bhikkhu life visible? Yeah, no. Yes, you can say. If so, that is another benefit of the bhikkhu life. So after that, Panitatara Samaññaphala, better results of a bhikkhu life. Better results of superior results of a bhikkhu life. So I will tell you another benefit, the more superior. So listen to me. So in the world, the Buddha, who is worthy, self-enlightenment, enlightened one, complete with the knowledge and conduct or practicing welfare, knower of the world, like that, the peer in the world. He teaches the Dhamma, lovely in beginning, in middle, and end. Completed with grammar or word, completed with meaning, completed all, very pure. The Buddha teaches those Dhamma. So at that time, the rich man or the son of a rich man or other clan, by listening in Dhamma, he gains the faith. After that, he thinks, Sambado Karavaso. The householder life is very narrow. The job cause of defilements or dust. Abokaso Pavija. Bhikkhu life is open, like a sky. So, by staying at the home, to practice very pure teaching, it is not easy. It would be good if I ordain as a bhikkhu. He thinks like that because of his faith after listening in Dhamma. So, later on, relinquishing less or much properties, relinquishing less or much relatives, relinquishing hair and mustache, ordained as a bhikkhu. After that, he restrains about the patimokkha, he fear even small faults, because the bhikkhu life is very pure. Even small faults he fear, don't dare to do. He respects morality, complete with kusala, bodily, verbally, and mentally. He has pure livelihood. He has controlling faculties. He has mindfulness and comprehension or understanding. He has being content. So, after ordaining, he practiced many days. So, about that saying, we should see in the commentary what definition we have. So, in the Sutta mentioned the Buddha appear in the world. But in the commentary say, not every in the world. Only Majjhima Region. Majjhima region is where? So, in the India, eastern side is have a market town called Gajingala. Beyond that, have a big sala tree. Beyond the big sala tree is a remote area. Within that is a Majjhima region, middle region of the earth. So, market town is in the Asian usage. There is a three there. One is a town, market town, and a village. Town is has wall, also has market. That is considered town. Market town is have a market, but not have a wall of the city. Wall, fence. Village is a no market, no wall. That is considered village. So, that is the eastern side finished. After that, south and east. South and east side is there is a Sanlavati river. Until the Sanlavati river is Majjhima region. Beyond the Sanlavati river is a remote area. Within that only the Buddha appear. The Buddha appear. That is east, south and east. Next one is here. Then the western side. Western side is southern side. Southern is there is a market town called Sedakanika. Within that Majjhima region. So after that northern side. Northern side is a Brahmin village called Tuna. Within that. After that northern side, a mountain called Usiradaja. Beyond that remote area, within that is Majjhima Desa. So, according to long, 300 yojana. One yojana is about 8 miles, or some people say 12 miles. 300 yojana. According to across 250 yojana. All together like that is 900 yojana. That is considered Majjhima region. In that region, the Buddha appear, the Buddha, chief disciple, great disciple, Buddha's mother, father, Chakravati king, all are born there. All other very famous Brahmins, rich men also reborn there. So that place is a special place. So no other else the Buddha appear. The Buddha appear. So in the Sutta say, the Buddha's teachings are lovely in beginning, or good even in beginning, good in middle, good in end. Good in beginning is what is the beginning? Sila, Samadhi, Vipassana. You should see the Buddha's morality. Very good. No killing, no stealing, no telling lies, no doing misconduct about the sexual case. So, all are lovely, all are good. That is the saying good in beginning. Good in the middle means when he got Ariya Mega, path, knowledge, that is the beginning. So if someone got a path, Mega, he no more killing, no more stealing. Even in bodhiciality, no help. Don't want to kill. So very pure. So because of this, that is also good. So, lovely in end, or good in end. So that is a creation Nibbana. Creation. If someone got a creation knowledge, seeing Nibbana, he is a very peace. So, lovely in end. That is the definition about the beginning, end, like that. So, according to time, we should stop. Huh? Yeah, next time. Huh? So, what do you want to ask? You can ask. You know answer, eh? Mango and Baya fruit. Bread fruit. Who interested about the benefit of equal life? Or ask a question. Huh?
But that's so long already. One day have regret.
Oh, regret.
If you face any problem.
Very, very difficult answer. So, actually, I ordain like for me, like automatically, not have a big decision, because I'm monastery student. So stay in a monastery, totally nearly no examination. Only we learn something day by day only. One day finish. We memorize something, but I'm not trying to take an examination. Always something learning. So learning is mostly to read in Myanmar some foundation of fortune teller. So have to learn some mathematics. I have learned. So mathematics, according to my own way, quite understand. For example, how to measure something or something. So, but not like nowadays usage, very old, quite old system. So generally, I can use. I think I can measure or something. I can do quite enough to work in the environment. So have to learn mathematics. So mostly we learn admonishment, many admonishments of the many shadows, the wise men. So they make a poem. So we have to memorize those poems. So rather than Vidama, we learn grammar of Pali. Also we learn in the student time. So until 16 years old, quite very relaxed. Instead of studying time, we do regularly, but most of the time we are playing. So later, my brother is already went to the city, learning more education about the Buddhism. So at the age of 16, I'm still a student, not yet ordained as a Samaññaphala. So very relaxed. So although we are 16, like quite time. So we don't understand too much learning or walking, anything we no need to do. Just go to the monastery, something we learn or play like that. So have to take the responsibility, obligation. We do little bit only, not much. So when my brother come back into the village, he trying to call me to the city. So I ordained Samaññaphala. Only 7 days I stay in the village. After that I go to the city, Mandalay. So I start ordaining life. It's really quite easy. Quite easy is my brother told me to ordain as a Samaññaphala. Just I follow. But my teacher from the village don't want to allow to go to city. He wanted me to stay with him. His thinking is I have so many things to teach you, but very different from city. City is actually I'm quite about the learning quite okay. Always I have to learn with when like above me I have one brother. Actually I can learn more than my brother. Someone other than my brother. I attend class together with him. Later he went to the city. So next time I have to learn with my brother. My brother also went to the city. So I have to learn with another one. So for me that like waiting get down again. So about 3 times. So because I'm small, they are quite old. So they have a chance to go to the city. So when I go city, I have to learn much more education. At that time, I have to try too much. I'm also happy because the body is because the skin quite big. So I work hard at that time. So the examination result also I'm satisfied, very good. So very happy. Don't know because of examination every month 2 times have to take the examination. So results they come up. So mostly in my monastery I'm always a number 1 like that. So I'm happy. So because in this way I go until 26. After that 20 ordained, someone will be devotee of me, like a sponsor of a breakthrough life. Myanmar have such most of relatives from my village, they also support me. So later part we go to city for the alms food. So the devotees see situation Samaññaphala. They want to support Many Myanmar have aim to do monastery, to do putti, to do pagoda, to be mother or father of monks. Mother or father of monks means to export the holy life for this monk. Like nearly everybody, they have an aim. If possible, they will do dona of putti. They will do dona of bhikkhu. They will do dona of pagoda. Sometimes they will do dona of bomb. And that's they are aiming. Especially most of ladies, they are aiming to do like this. So because of this, they see some miracle to ordain. So one of devotee, he or she will take a sponsor for me like that. That is the nature. And spending a lot of money, they do ordination ceremony. According to bhikkhus, some are very big, some are quite small, like a wedding. They also actually sometimes their son and daughter wedding not much expensive. Ordained bhikkhu is more expensive sometimes. So after 20, examination also quite difficult. So we eat food also not so enough. Actually not have a nutriment. The mind is not clear, health also not so good. But anyway, finally I passed quite big examination. But the body is weak. So after that I have to stop. Want to stop learning. Maybe because the body is not so healthy. Examination also I have 2 degrees about the monastic, so quite enough. So I no more learning. So at that time, for the changing, before I'm learning, now I need to teach. Before I'm doing benefit of myself, now I have to change the benefit of others. So a bit difficult to do something not happy. Another reason is because of learning, we know what is the Dharma, how to do Dharma, about the morality, concentration or something. But practically, some rules we cannot perform. For example, not to hold the money. That is studying monastery nearly everybody in my environment. We are not go here and there, not have many information. Who stay, how they stay, we don't know. For example, even far or something, we don't know. So we know not to hold the money, but we cannot do. We cannot perform in that rule. Our teachers also, they hold. Not much. Many monks are not much, but still have to use. Father and mother is away. The arrangement also not so good. Most of bhikkhus also cannot avoid. So because of this, some rules we are breaking. Because of breaking, not have so much energy to perform very detailed. So a little lose concentration. So if morality is not good, cannot aim concentration. Next step. So something good, but not so happy. Need to do something like that. So after that, I went back to my hometown. My hometown is many religions. I may be able to perform the Wunya rule. So, but although I went back, I not have ability to perform. Although I know, because the environment are the same. Something must make a difference. So, but not have energy. I never see someone who perform Wunya rule. I heard about many shadows, but I not see totally perform. So generally they are very good monks. I can see, but not totally. So not yet learning, practicing is not yet fixed. So after 2 years, I want to do something. So one of my friends told about the how is it can follow, we can perform Unya rule. So I went to that. So I see they are performing. So I go to the power is to get how to perform morality. I don't know other things much. So at that time I know that is can perform. But can perform in power only. But for me still difficult to perform. So at that time I have troublesome. But my understanding is but don't want to disrupt, don't want to do. That is don't want to do. Also I not see the much benefits in the lay people life. So only just not happy in lay life only. So I practice how first part a bit difficult. Later after I can stay with morality, some concentration. So after that, quite happy. So to perform Unya rule in my environment, in my place, I may need to stay alone. Before I don't dare to stay alone. Not so sure. So after have a habit about the practicing, I dare to stay alone. So if I can stay alone, I can perform Unya rule. So no problem. So they are more happy. No fear to stay alone, no fear to stay with the monks. Also to have a taste in back to life. So in the middle, after examination, when the examination time also because I am success, happy, not think other things, morality or something, not too much thinking. That's the one after another we are doing. So after examination, before practicing is a bit difficult. Lose aim, direction. So not so happy. So no okay. No more regret. I'm happy. So if I think a living for life, very difficult. Very difficult is they will have to protect their properties, friends, son or daughters, husband, wife. Even alone, we stay sometimes. We not satisfied with us. So two persons each other communicate to be okay. Not so like for us and not so easy. One time, my uncle very good, trying to give me this monastery. I'm also trying to accept. So, but he gave me with someday he also asked me, you must stay here, you must lead in this monastery. Someday he said, not me alone, another one wanted together like that. So at that time, I'm trying to get a monastery, but I'm very heavy to think, to make a decision. So at that time, I understand properties, even for the backward life. If something trying to get, have to give something, so to maintain quite heavy, before heavy. But once you trying to get, trying to hold the properties, the mind become heavy. Even monastery, like that. So for the lay people, life are not so easy. So the most we fear is the people life cannot finish. No ending point. We are still have a strong aim to get something improvement in Dharma. So Bhikkhu life we can aim. Although now I'm teaching, not practicing too much. One day I may practice well, like that. I'm accumulating energy or something, aiming to do. So for the lay people life, if I got, may lose that then. When can I practice? So that is a big problem for me. So Bhikkhu life is, now I'm okay, I can stay alone. If I'm not happy, I may stay for a short time with my disciple or like a teaching or something. So Bhikkhu life, there is two things to do. One is teaching, one is practicing. So both are acceptable. So teaching also I'm happy to do. So practicing also I'm aiming to do. So especially lay people life is because of I'm a daughter, wife, or husband. So when can I practice? So whenever I think like that, quite heavy. Another thing is now here people you were ordained. You are not yet prepared for the Bhikkhu life. Not yet learned the Dhamma much. For the lay people life, you have prepared how to stay. Not quite okay if you continue like that. So lay people life also quite difficult because you know yet prepared. For me, we prepared to Janaka. For the Bhikkhu life, quite easy. Lay people life may have a difficult, but we are not so clear about the worldly things. Only fear is you may not be able to practice. Another thing is association with living among society. That is may have a difficult. But according to Bhikkhu life also not have to do any some or one. So that is quite the same. For example, even in dinner we cannot eat. So that is a big. If you consider something, that is a big challenge. So lay people life are quite very easy. So about the two jobs, we are not so clear. But communicating is quite clear. Communicating, maybe we are never support each other. Never protect our property too much. For example, I stay here, I may have a problem. But I'm not so clear. One is like running champion. I have told about one story. The boxer champion. He stayed at the hotel. So one day he will go for walk by taking umbrella, by holding umbrella. He get down from the hotel. So in front of the hotel, he see the weather is nice. We don't have rain. So he left his umbrella somewhere in front of the hotel. So he write it down. Nobody can take this. This is a boxer champion's umbrella. So he hang the umbrella. So after walking, he come back. No umbrella. No umbrella. So have only shelter to hang umbrella. So he punched the shelter because of being angry. So after that, one paper left. So he take paper and read. So now your umbrella, running champion, steal away. Bring away. You cannot follow. So like that. I'm also not so fear about the problem in any place because we are running champion. So if we have, we will run away. So because we are not hold place, not hold monastery like that. No, but we may try to establish a monastery. But if we have a problem, even very expensive monastery, we were left. we will run away like that. So because we can stay alone, we can stay with the family. If we don't have a problem, we don't have so much stress that we will do, we will stay. So if we have a problem we cannot solve, okay, we will run. So not much problem. So for you maybe, so we may not be able to run. So keep inside fighting only. Only one choice, must fight. Must boxer champion. Cannot do running champion. So not much regret. Yeah. Yeah. Adequate house. Some of the Buddhas and yeah. So. But for the house, no problem. Only Italy. The same earthquake I had, Italy has a problem. Myanmar is not have a problem. Because I not have a very tall building. So Nepal also, because the earthquake area is not have so big house. Only Gokoras only have. So Nepal also, yeah. So earthquake quite heavy problem. But who go there to help us? People are just nature. They say some Singapore is there. So she told me, yeah, not much problem. Also have because already they don't have a big house. Yeah. They don't have a company or they are coming or doing. So not much. They may have some problem, but not so big. To help them quite easy. Quite easy. Not like the big cities. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, very interesting benefit of Vaikula.
And is every Buddha rebirth on the world is same the place?
Yeah. The same place. In this eon, five Buddhas is there. Yeah. 5 Buddhas will be there. So when the world built, start from there. In the latest. So you can wait from there.
We can aim there.
Huh?
We can aim. Then the coming
Buddha also will be up from there. Yeah, the same place. Unchangeable place is that place also included. Another one is the Buddha's room. In the Tidavana monastery. The place of four legs of the bed of goats. That's also unchangeable place. The place the Buddha gets down from the Dawa Dengsa at the gates of Singasa city. That's also unchangeable place. Another place is maybe Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta place also unchangeable place. So 4 places. Enlightenment place, Samaññaphala bottom of this, I think. And at the gate of Singapore city, the Buddha gets down from the tower inside. Buddha's room, 4 legs of the Buddha's bed. So unchangeable place. Huh? Wicked disciple. Not sure. Not sure who are they. Okay, we'll do sharing merit. Idame nyatina hodu Sukhida hondu nyadayo Idame punya Asawakaya Wahan hodu Idame punya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hodu Mama punya bagam Sabha sajjana Bhajemi Tesabe Me sama Punya bagam Labantu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu